This movie is the sequel to the 1993 original movie. It tells a story about three young women who accidentally bring back the Sanderson Sisters to modern day and must figure out how to stop the child-hungry witches from wreaking havoc on the world. First of all, although it's quite popular, the original movie is not really good. Some of its biggest gags are goofy at best and lazy at worst. Its story is being made up as it goes, and the three main actors' performances desperately try to get some chuckles out of the ensuing randomness. Unfortunately, this sequel is even worse. It doubles down on throwaway one-liners and songs, makes unfortunate choices for existing characters, and answers questions nobody had. It leans hard into the original most indulgent instincts by assuming that more goofs are the only thing viewers want. The joke does not improve by being stretched over the nearly 2 hours of running time. It's a shameless cash grabs that's clearly coasting on its target audience's good feelings for what has come before it. This movie offers a platform for Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy to have fun, but doesn't give them material they deserve. These three witches mock their way through a movie that is labored, obvious, and dull. Their chemistry remains lively as ever, but it feels like they're repeating old jokes, hoping they'll get the same response. Some very promising setups never quite lead to anything, as they don't live up to its comedic promise. This movie offers no surprises, no twists that would qualify as such, and the worst of all may be setting up a sequel. The new film actually begins in encouraging fashion, as we're introduced to the witches when they were children, back in 1653. Unfortunately, this segment of the film is far too short before we arrive into the modern times. The basic plot line of this new movie involves the high school students, Becca and Izzy, who grew apart from their former best friend, Casey, only to discover that they now must save her and her father from the witch's revenge. This plot line is stale and uninteresting. In the original movie, the teen protagonists have their own story arcs and clearly defined relationships. The trio of friends this time around get no such treatment. The movie simply ignores its new protagonist characterization so profoundly that you may forget they're in the movie at all. The witch sisters get a somewhat sympathetic backstory as well, even attempt to add some emotional heft to their relationship, which is really odd. It robs them of their ambition to murder children because they become focused on doing away with the town's mayor. By not placing anyone in real danger, it steals the iconic witches of resembling anything even close to a threat. Winnie, in particular, is made into a kind of anti-heroine whose sisters mean the world to her, not a power-hungry villain who will sacrifice all in her pursuit of power, beauty, and youth. Overall, this movie is simply awful. We do not recommend this movie at all.